In the distant past, in lands ruled by emperors and philosophers, there lived a group of wise individuals known as the Stoics. These thinkers believed in the art of keeping certain truths to themselves, understanding that not every thought or feeling needed to be shared with the world. Imagine a place where every whisper of the heart and every flicker of the mind was openly expressed. It would be a cacophony of voices. The Stoics, with their profound wisdom, taught that some secrets are keys to wisdom and inner strength. First principle, Musonius on moderation in life. Musonius, a Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of moderation in all aspects of life, especially in eating and drinking. He warned that overindulgence leads to physical and mental strain, and ultimately, burnout. Stoicism teaches that discipline and self-control are crucial for success in both personal and professional realms. Musonius likened life to a pendulum, where one extreme is overindulgence, causing discomfort and regret, and the other is excessive restraint, leading to frustration. He advised finding a balance, eating and drinking just enough to be satisfied, not to excess. This principle of moderation applies to all life areas, helping us achieve a balanced and fulfilling existence. Musonius' wisdom advises us to find the balance in between, a middle path. Moderation is the key. Instead of stuffing ourselves to the point of discomfort, we should eat until we are satisfied. Instead of consuming drinks excessively, we should enjoy them in a way that enhances our experiences, not hinders them. The Stoic philosophy, as exemplified by Musonius, teaches us that moderation isn't just a virtue concerning food and drink. It's a universal principle that can be applied to every aspect of our lives. By practicing moderation, we exercise discipline and self-control, which are not only beneficial, but essential for achieving success and maintaining a harmonious existence. So, remember, in the grand orchestra of life, moderation plays a crucial role, harmonizing our actions and ensuring a more fulfilling and balanced journey. Before we continue in the next 7 Stoicism principles, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Second principle, quietly pursue self-improvement. Now, envision yourself diligently working to be the best you can be. You're learning, growing stronger, and becoming more compassionate. But rather than proclaiming your progress to the world, you choose the path of silence. This aligns with the guidance of the wise Epictetus, who believed that true growth is a silent journey. It's akin to being a hero who doesn't seek applause but rather lets their deeds speak for themselves. You don't need to broadcast your journey. Let the transformation within you be evident through your actions. This way, your deeds become a powerful testament to your growth. As those around you witness the genuine changes in your character, they are moved and inspired, not by your words, but by the tangible evidence of your personal evolution. True growth is demonstrated through our actions, the way we treat others, the wisdom we impart, and the virtues we embody. The key takeaway is that self-improvement should be a silent and steadfast pursuit. Instead of broadcasting our intentions, we should work diligently in the background, focusing on our personal development. By doing so, we allow our results to naturally shine through and inspire others. People are more likely to be influenced and impressed by the tangible improvements they witness in us, rather than by the empty words we speak. According to Epictetus, the path to self-improvement is a journey best taken with humility and modesty. We should let our actions and results do the talking, as this is the most genuine and impactful way to inspire and influence those around us. Third principle, speak kindly of yourself. Picture yourself as a valiant gladiator in ancient Rome facing a daunting challenge. Would you weaken your spirit by saying, "I am not strong enough to win"? The Stoics advised against such self-criticism. They believed in a rule almost like a hidden spell to shield your self-esteem. Continually telling yourself, "I'm not good at this," or "I'll never improve," is like chipping away at your own shield. Instead, be your own source of encouragement. Whisper to yourself, "I have the strength to overcome this, and if not today, then in time." By adopting this mindset, you fortify your mental resilience, standing tall and confident like a Stoic warrior. These negative self-assessments can have a debilitating effect on your motivation and impede your personal growth. To adhere to this Stoic wisdom, it's imperative to be cognizant of your inner dialogue. Instead of belittling yourself, strive to reassure yourself of your potential and capabilities. Tell yourself, I am impotent to achieve this, and if not immediately, I will get there eventually. By embracing this positive and growth-oriented mindset, you'll bolster your self-confidence and resilience, aligning with the core tenets of Stoicism. Fourth principle, Zeno's wisdom on listening more than speaking. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, famously said, "You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, so listen more than you speak." In today's world, where everyone wants to be heard, Zeno's advice is more relevant than ever. Active listening, more than just being silent, involves fully engaging with the speaker. It shows respect and empathy, fostering stronger connections and more effective communication. Zeno taught that listening is as important as speaking, if not more. By listening, we learn and grow, understanding different perspectives and enriching our lives. In a world full of noise, being a good listener sets you apart, and it's a testament to your empathy and consideration. When you listen, you create a space for meaningful connections to form. People feel heard, understood, and valued, leading to stronger bonds and more effective communication. Whether you're in a personal or professional setting, being a good listener can enhance relationships, foster collaboration, and promote a sense of trust. Moreover, listening also provides you with the opportunity to learn and grow. By actively engaging with what others say, you can gain new perspectives, insights, and knowledge. Listening opens doors to understanding different viewpoints, cultures, and experiences, enriching your own life in the process. Zeno's advice is not just about being quiet, it's about being present and engaged. It's about understanding that communication is a two-way street, where listening is just as important, if not more so, than speaking. So the next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember Zeno's words. Use your 2 ears and 1 mouth proportionally, and discover the power of listening. Fifth principle, Seneca on the dangers of flaunting wealth. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, advised against the ostentatious display of wealth. He believed that true value lies in our character and actions, not in material possessions. In today's society, where success is often measured by material wealth, Seneca's wisdom is a reminder that this is superficial. Flaunting wealth can lead to arrogance, envy, and strained relationships. Seneca encouraged focusing on inner wealth, like wisdom and integrity, which bring genuine fulfillment and positively impact the world. He taught that material wealth should not be the end goal, but rather living a life of virtue and purpose. The pursuit of material wealth for the sake of display can become an endless, unfulfilling cycle, where one is constantly chasing the next big purchase without ever finding true contentment. Seneca's advice encourages us to focus on cultivating our inner wealth, qualities like wisdom, kindness, integrity, and resilience. These are the attributes that truly enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. They foster genuine connections, bring lasting fulfillment, and contribute to a meaningful existence. In essence, Seneca's wisdom teaches us that the pursuit of material wealth should not be an end in itself. Instead, we should strive to live a life of virtue and purpose, where our actions and character speak louder than our possessions. By doing so, we can find true happiness and make a positive impact on the world. Sixth principle, Chrycipas, lesson on humility in learning. In a world brimming with knowledge, Chrycipas, a wise Stoic philosopher, shared a crucial lesson about humility. He taught that the journey of learning never ends, and that's what makes it so exciting. Chrycipas warned against thinking we know everything, as it stops us from growing. He explained that being a know-it-all can close our minds, make it hard to connect with others, and stop us from learning new things. He encouraged everyone to always be open to learning, to listen to different ideas, and to remember that every person and experience teaches us something new. By staying humble and curious, we can keep growing and understanding the world better, making stronger connections with others along the way. Chrycipas's guidance motivates us to adopt a mindset of continuous learning. This means being receptive to new ideas, actively seeking out diverse viewpoints, and being prepared to admit when we don't have all the answers. It's about acknowledging that every person we meet, every experience we have, and every challenge we face is an opportunity to learn and flourish. By embracing this modest approach to learning, we can proceed to broaden our knowledge, skills, and comprehension of the world. We can also forge stronger, more significant relationships, as people are attracted to those who are open-minded and prepared to listen. In essence, Chrycipas's wisdom instructs us that the endeavor of knowledge is a journey, not a goal. It's about continually seeking to learn, expand, and enhance, while remaining unassuming and receptive to the limitless possibilities that life has to offer. Seventh principle: Marcus Aurelius's advice against complaining. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and emperor, had timeless advice about complaining. He said that complaining doesn't change our problems, it just wastes our time and energy. He urged us to focus on what we can change and to take action to improve our lives. In our busy world, it's easy to complain about things we can't control, like bad weather or traffic. But Marcus Aurelius taught that this habit can make us feel negative and powerless, and it can even make our friends and family tired of listening to us. Instead, he suggested looking for ways to make the best of our situations, whether by finding creative solutions, changing how we think about things, or accepting what we can't change. By doing this, we can feel more peaceful, happy, and fulfilled, and we can encourage others to do the same. It can also lead to feelings of powerlessness and frustration, as we dwell on things we cannot modify. Additionally, constant complaining can strain our relationships, as people may become exhausted by hearing our complaints. Marcus Aurelius's advice encourages us to embrace a more proactive and optimistic approach. Instead of complaining, we should focus on what we can do to make the best of our situation. This might mean discovering creative solutions to our problems, altering our perspective, or simply accepting what we cannot transform. By initiating action, we can empower ourselves and create positive change in our lives. We can also inspire those around us to do the same, fostering a more positive and productive environment. In essence, Marcus Aurelius's wisdom teaches us that complaining is a futile endeavor. Instead, we should focus on taking action and maximizing our circumstances. By doing so, we can find greater serenity, happiness, and fulfillment in our lives. 8th principle: Focus on what can be controlled. In life's complex tapestry, understanding what we can control and what lies beyond our grasp is a wisdom echoed through the ages. The Stoic philosophy, rooted in ancient Greek and Roman teachings, holds a profound truth. Our power lies not in altering the world's course, but in steering our own ship amidst its waves. Between our actions, thoughts, and feelings, the realms we govern, and the external events, the opinions of others, and the grand scale of nature which are beyond our control, it's about focusing our energy where it truly makes a difference. Imagine you're stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. You can't control the traffic, but you can control your reaction. Frustration and anger add no speed to the cars ahead, but calm acceptance and a composed mind keep your day from spiraling into stress. This principle isn't about passivity, it's about channeling your efforts wisely. In your career, relationships, or personal goals, pour your energy into actions and attitudes that yield results. Work diligently, love genuinely, and live authentically, but release the grip on outcomes that aren't yours to mold. Remember, like a gardener tending a garden, we can plant the seeds and provide care, but we can't force the bloom. We do our part, then step back and let nature take its course. So, the next time you find yourself wrestling with life's uncontrollables, pause and ask, is this within my control? If not, let it go. Channel your efforts where they count, and watch as your life transforms with newfound focus, peace, and effectiveness. This is the Stoic way, a path to living fully, deeply, and with purpose. 9th principle: the secret of acceptance. In ancient Athens, there lived a young artist named Theon, renowned for his exquisite sculptures. Despite his talent, Theon often found himself discontented, troubled by the unpredictable nature of life and the fickle tastes of his patrons. One day, while wandering through the marketplace, Theon overheard a philosopher speaking to a crowd. The philosopher, a follower of Zeno, spoke of a secret to a fulfilling life: the acceptance of things we cannot change. Intrigued, Theon approached the philosopher, seeking to understand more. The philosopher shared stories of Stoic thinkers who believed that peace comes not from external circumstances, but from our internal responses to them. He taught Theon about the dichotomy of control, emphasizing the importance of focusing on one's own actions and attitudes rather than trying to control the uncontrollable. Inspired, Theon began to apply this philosophy to his art and life. He focused on his craft, pouring his heart into his work, but released his attachment to the reception of his art. Gradually, Theon found a sense of serenity he had never known. His art flourished, not because the world around him changed, but because his perspective did. Years later, Theon became not only a celebrated artist, but also a wise teacher, sharing the secret of acceptance with other young artists, guiding them toward inner peace and artistic freedom. 10th principle: the secret of living virtuously. A young soldier named Cassius struggled with the moral dilemmas of life and duty. He was a skilled warrior, but the complexities of war and politics often left him questioning his path. Seeking guidance, Cassius turned to a Stoic teacher, who spoke of another secret of Stoicism: living according to virtue. The teacher explained that true fulfillment comes from living a life of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Cassius began to apply these virtues to his life, both on and off the battlefield. He sought wisdom in his decisions, courage in facing challenges, justice in his interactions with others, and temperance in his personal desires. Over time, Cassius transformed from a soldier driven by orders to a leader guided by moral principles. He became respected not just for his prowess in battle, but for his integrity and fairness. Cassius learned that a life of virtue was not about perfection, but about striving to be better each day, in every aspect of life. In his later years, Cassius shared his understanding of Stoic virtues with younger generations, teaching them that the greatest strength lies in a virtuous life. His legacy was not only that of a brave soldier, but of a wise and just leader,